My 48-hour Patreon. Smooth transition, Lisa, smooth. Experience Lisa in a natural habitat. Yes. I am Groot. Pardon me. My life is chaos. I am chaos. Hi. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to another vlog. VLOG vlog. So, this is going to be my 48-hour Raedathon vlog. So, for this 48-hour Readathon, it's a bit of a low-key one, but, by the way, 1st of May, happy 1st of May, everyone. There are a few things that I want to get read, or at least like start, so I can start the month off well. So, first up is going to be Breach of Peace by Daniel Green. This is a novella in a series of novellas that's going to lead to a series of novels. Not sure how many novels are going to be, or novellas that they're going to be, but this is book 1. I will be filming a few clips here, but the environment will change slightly, because I'm also going to see my friend this weekend as well. So, and then I'm doing a buddy read with Liam. I will link him down below, his Twitter. We decided, because we both need to read this, that we were going to buddy read it. So, these are the tabs, and it works out about 5 chapters a day over the week. This is not going to be featured much in this vlog. I'm going to tell you like if I've read my daily quota, but this is going to be a separate reading vlog, spoiler filled, because 99.99% of the Booktube community has already read this, and I don't mind speechless late to the game, but there we are. So because we only have to read 5 chapters of that, and the novel is going to be novella, it's going to be quite quick. I'm also going to pick up Wind Witch because I need to read this week before the live next weekend. So I'm going to start reading this floppy little motherfucker too. So yeah, we're going to start off the vlog by reading Breach of Peace. So yeah, I will come back to you when I've got something to update you on. By the way, it's 10 to 1. I'm on like Patreon only Raedathon kickoff sprints with Jade. So I'm going to interview at 10 o'clock as well, so I can't stay up too late. But we're here reading. May is going to be a good month. Let's throw this into the universe, put it out there, positive vibes, and we can do this. Lego.
I don't wanna let you down. It's the only thing I think about every morning. You know my life ain't figured out, but I promise if you stick around it'll never get boring. We'll spend nights, cheap red wine, look at flats even though we can't afford them. I don't wanna let you down, I don't wanna lose you now. Will you stay even when you wanna walk away? When times get bad, we can learn to love what we have. I don't wanna let you down, I don't wanna let you down, I don't wanna let you down, I don't wanna mess around. You're the only one I want there at the end of my story. Do you
have a kind of idea? Don't even know if that's a real sentence in German, but we're going with it. I have no idea, other than the fact that I was enjoying Jade's Sprint and I was enjoying this book, and it is 134 pages, and I'm currently on 96, page 96. So, quick maths, I have 48 pages left. So this will be getting finished when I wake up tomorrow. I'm going to set my alarm for about 9 o'clock, so then it'll get me up. I can get some breakfast, and then I can set up and chill and sit down and get ready for my interview at 10. Oh, it's a video interview. I don't know if I told you this, but I really want to just finish reading this, but I know that the way I'm feeling right now, I'm kind of like a bit dizzy. I don't know if I would fully pay attention to the last bit of this book, and it's getting to a point now where we've just had like a sentence that has foreshadowed something that I kind of had a feeling was going to happen from the beginning, because Daniel's already said he's not going to pull any punches in this series. He's also said that we don't get everything neatly wrapped up in the end of this novella, which is kind of obvious anyway, but I think he just wanted to clear this up. So I know that this is going to end on a cliffhanger. We don't know when the next one's coming out. I'm on page 96. There's been some foreshadowing. I feel like something's going to happen that I don't want to happen, and I feel like I'm going to cry. So there's that. So I feel like because I'm already tired, if I continue to read, I would be an emotional wreck. But we've got 3 main characters. Chapman, I think it's Clyd, K-H-L-I-D. Yeah, Clyd. And Samuel. Clyd and Samuel married. Chapman is an a-hole, and they're all inspectors, and they're investigating murder. So the murder is pretty gruesome. Also, yeah, just let you know, if this does get quite descriptive, it's pretty grim. So there's that. So it does sort of like explicitly explain and describe in very good detail about the murder victims and how they were displayed when murdered, and it's from quite early on. So yeah, warnings for things like that. His writing style, the way that he describes things, I can see it in my head. And also I'm loving that it has like the characters on the front, because I'm guessing that's Chapman and that's Clyd, and I'm guessing the guy in the back is Samuel. That's with the cigarette she didn't realise she lit. But he's done this thing. I don't know if he's done it in a sarcastic, like taking the piss kind of way. I don't know. But Clyd realised she was taking a drag from a cigarette that she did not remember lighting. So I've tagged him in a post on Twitter. It's like, is this the same one? She released a breath she didn't realise she was holding? Because somebody mentioned that on Twitter, and ever since then, when I've been reading books, I've noticed it more. And there's certain phrasing that people use and things that crop up a lot. So I don't know if he's done that as like a sort of bit of a cheeky nod, or if he's done it genuinely as part of like his phrasing and wording and stuff. But either way, I'm not hating on him for it, but I've noticed it a lot that the same kind of phrasing and words are used in the same kind of way quite a lot in the books that I'm reading. But I'm following it quite well, to say that it's quite fast paced. So I'm going to slide that Mon Cherie under there and go to bed. So tomorrow I'm going to finish off that novella and then read, after my interview, I'll read my first 5 chapters of Akatar. And I didn't realise how tiny this feckin' writing is. What is that? What is that writing? I'm glad we split it down into chapters of like 5 chapters a piece. What I might do is take Akata, Wind Witch, and maybe another book to my friend's house tomorrow night, or tonight even, so I can read it tonight and tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm rambling as always, and I will see you in the morrow. Hi guys, today is Saturday, it's 3 o'clock and I've had a busy morning. So I had an interview this morning and I think it went okay. Fingers crossed, let's just throw positive thoughts out there. I then continued with a few more pages of this, Breach of Peace. We're now on page 126. And just Daniel Green knows how to write. This book, this novella, by the way, I want this to be a full chunk of up. Obviously everything's happening really fast paced, but what he's done is he's made me want to root for all the characters. In 126 pages, he has made me very attached to Clyd. Chapman is arrogant and Sam is like the loving, doting husband. But despite the polarised personalities, he has a way of making you feel something for each character. In 126 pages, he's made me feel things for these characters and I want the best. I want everything to turn out peachy keen at the end, but I know it's not gonna because it's not how fantasy works. There's always some death, destruction, extremely low times before the good times roll, do you know what I mean? I've also today filmed my 3 readathon videos. So I've got the Do the Thingathon, Book Netathon and Raw Readathon. So the Book Netathon is going to be the one that takes the longest to edit, but I do have quite a lengthy TBR, as you will see from my readathon videos. So let's just pray for me. I will be doing some Twitter threads to sort of keep up with what I'm reading for each of the readathons. Steph's on sprints for the 48-hour readathon. 40 minutes left of that and I'm definitely going to get this book finished within that time. And I'll probably start Akata. I need to get some food because I haven't eaten again all day, which I keep doing. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I will update you when there's something else to update you on. Daniel Green, I'm talking to you. Why you do this? Why you do this to me? I have feelings and you've wrecked them. You have crushed my black soul and my stone cold heart into little pieces. You warmed my heart up, made me feel things and then thought, let's crush it. Let's just stamp out those feelings like a little bug. That is all. That is all. On to Akata. Hello my friends. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. It is now nearly 5:30 and I have finished Breach of Peace. Did I already tell you this? Maybe. But I have also finished my first 5 chapters of Akata and I am happy to report that so far, and I'm only 5 chapters in, but the intrigue is peaked. My intrigue is up here. If I was to rate it currently on a scale of 1 to 10, my intrigue is currently peaked at about a 9. 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. For those of you who may not know what Akata is, but again, I'm like severely late to the party on this one. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling where a girl called Feyre accidentally, unintentionally kills a fae and is taken away to live with a beast. Beastly fae. That's all I know, really. And then the series is following her as she, like, navigates having to deal with this. And obviously there's some kind of romance, but I've heard it gets very smutty in places. And yeah, so this is my buddy read with Liam. The first 5 chapters went really, really quickly. And if I wasn't buddy reading it, I would have continued on with the rest of... I would have continued on further, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So I'm going to go get ready and go to my friends. I'm going to take this with me for tomorrow. I'm also going to take a Wind Witch. Wind Witch, the one Wind Witch we've encountered, I think this one is about that person. So, one of my favourite characters. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this one. I will also be taking, I'll put a picture here, Lumberjanes, which is a graphic novel which I want to read as part of Booktubers. Because tomorrow I've only got 5 chapters. Well, I've got some more to read tonight. I'm taking Akatar because I'm doing my 5 chapters tomorrow. I'll be taking Lumberjanes, I'll be taking Wind Witch, and I might take one other book. I will probably try and update you at some points during the weekend, because this is a weekend vlog, obviously. I will continue to update you as and when I can. No pressure to read too much, I'm just trying to chill with it. If I don't get, obviously depending on what I get done over the weekend, well, over today and tomorrow, we've still got Monday as well, so all is well with the world. I will see you in a bit. It wasn't hard. L-U-C-K-Y, baby, come on. Pussy on fire. You're so lucky tonight, 'cause I'm giving you the show that you want. L-U-C-K-Y, come on, honey. Tell me all the way that I feel. Touch my body. Tell me all the way that I feel.
Oh, hello, Papa.
Try to get it right, might get a couple wrong. I just double back, then I move along. I might hit a left, then I keep it going. I'ma catch my breath, keep it going till the morning. Put in the work, I made it look easy. Been in the dirt, think it's my season. What is he doing? I got my reasons. I got my reasons. I know you're with me, Jesus. I know you're with me, Jesus. I know I'm never alone. Come be a witness, Jesus. I know you're with me, Jesus. I know you're with me, Jesus. I know I'm never alone. Come be a witness, Jesus. Try to get it right, might get a couple wrong. I just double back.
Okay, so one thing I don't understand is down here it seems to like cut off mid-sentence. Are you supposed to read this bit? Because it did it on the first chapter as well. But I could teach you, but I have to jot my milkshake brings other boys to the yard. Sunday. We just finished. James. It was shorter than I wanted it to be, but it was good. It's hard to rate because it was so short, but it follows Joe, April, Molly, Mal and Ripley, who are lumberjanes, and it just follows them on a little adventure, and this was so funny. Ripley just made me laugh, she's so cute. But yeah, there's this. And then I'm going to move on to this. And I'm going to read my 5 chapters of this today. We're in a different setting. I'm quiet because I'm at my friend's house. So, I'm quiet. He's upstairs sleeping, so I'm downstairs reading. So then, once I've read my 5 chapters of ACOTAR, I'm then going to move on to Wind Witch, I think. That's what we're going to do. Lego. Okay, so 5 chapters of this down. I'm now on going into chapter 11. So, my friend's still not up yet, but it's only sort of 10:30. So, I'm gonna jump into Wind Witch. I'm excited. I've got a full spoilery vlog for this, so you'll have to wait to see what my thoughts are. But I'm excited to move on to Wind Witch. Because Merrick, isn't it? Merrick is one of my favourites. So yeah, Lego.
I don't wanna let you down. It's the only thing I think about every morning. You know my life ain't figured out, but I promise if you stick around it'll never get boring. We'll spend nights, cheap red wine, look at flats even though we can't afford them. I don't wanna let you down, I don't wanna lose you now. Will you stay, even when you wanna walk away? When times get bad,
Hey. So, we're on Monday. I think you've seen a few very quiet clips of me giving you a bit of an update over the weekend of what I read. Yeah, I didn't do much more than that. I did read a few more chapters of Wind Witch. It's in my bag because I've literally just got home. To extend this, I know I said this was like a Raedathon. Ignore these 2 fingers, they're getting redone. I know I said this was a Raedathon vlog, but it's going to be like a weekend vlog, including the Raedathon. Today I'm going to read, I've still got to read my 5 chapters of ACOTAR to keep up with my buddy read with Liam. I'm then going to move on and read some more of Wind Witch. But what I am going to do as well is read Motor Crush Volume 1. So I'm hoping that I have edited and uploaded my Booktubers TBR because Booktubers is run by KJ from Bookish KJ, and that is a month-long readathon, and we are now already on the 3rd. I know that wasn't here all weekend, but I need to get it edited and uploaded today, so fingers crossed that TBR will already be out. But one of the prompts was Aaron from Booktubers I. I don't think it would be fair to me. I'm doing it because I'm being selfish here. Aaron reads a lot of sci-fi, and I know she doesn't generally read graphic novels, and I've checked on Goodreads, and this is on Goodreads and Amazon as a sci-fi, so I'm not cheating. But Aaron normally reads chunky books, and I did want to read what's it called? In a Sea of Stars? In a Sea of Stars? In a Starless Sea? I don't know, Sea of something by Paolo. I nearly said Paolo Nutini then. This is not going well. To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. Oh my god, I could not get the wording right. By Christopher Paolina. Oh my god. Not Paolo Nutini. Lisa, you are special. I wanted to read that, but I feel like because I've got quite a lot of books on my TBR already, and I've added some extra books for the Royal Readathon, and I've already added some other books for Booktubers. I feel like it would be just too much pressure on myself to add another chunky book on there. So I'm going for the genre that she reads a lot of, which is sci-fi, and I'm going to read this today. And this will knock one more off my Booktubers TBR, and I know it's not the exact type of thing that Aaron would read, but it is the genre. And then what I'm going to do is hopefully get volume 2 for next month, because next month is Whatever-a-thon, or Whatever You Want-a-thon, whatever-thon, run by Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. And to get extra points on the prompts and to get extra points for your team is to read something that has LGBTQ plus rep in it, because it's Pride Month next month in the UK anyway. This has LGBTQ plus rep in it from what I've been told and what I've seen. So if that is the case, I will probably try and get volume 2 for June and then try and incorporate that into my TBR in some way, shape or form. Yeah, this will be the second graphic novel I read this weekend, but in my defence, if you've seen my May TBR, which I'll link up here, and my Booktubers TBR, and my Roll Readathon TBR, you'll see that they are all, a lot of them are physical books and a lot of them are chunky books. Or chunkier. They're not going to be quick reads. So letting myself off with this, I feel like, is okay for me to do. So first off, what I'm going to do is do a workout, and then I'm going to get a shower, read this, and I'm going to read my pages of Akata and then move on to Wind Witch. I'm going to head off now and I'll see you soon. Hello, hello, hello. So, I was wondering how this could be classed as sci-fi, and now I know why. So, basically, it follows this girl called Domino. She is a biker. She races for a living, and she's trying to make it on this WGP circuit, and on the side she does these slightly illegal races. In exchange for, when you win, you get something called Crush. It basically just follows her trying to balance life in the limelight alongside trying to keep this thing a secret, because she needs this crush for reasons, and it's something that is, you're not supposed to have. People aren't supposed to have it, and it's in a world where there's like these little robots that talk to and stuff. So yeah, that's the sci-fi aspect of it, is like, it's sort of like futuristic. So I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure what I'm going to give it yet. I'm probably going to give it like a 3-star. I know, 3-star sounds bad. But the art style in this was great. Apart from the fact that I'm not really a fan of how they did Lola. The character Lola. Okay, so this is a very small picture, but if you have a look, like, sometimes the artwork, like, isn't the best, in my opinion. Obviously, as you can tell, I've worked out and had a shower, and this is my hair naturally drying. Ignore the mess in the back. I am going to clean it. I've also read my 5 chapters of Akata, for which I'm doing a separate reading vlog, and you'll see my thoughts and feelings on that. So I'm going to head back onto Wind Witch, or Only the Devastated. I think that's what it's called. We'll see, but I'm going to grab a bit of food first. Probably going to read Wind Witch because I started it yesterday. I got a couple of chapters in and it was starting to get really interesting, and we're following Merrick in this one. This is the follow-on from Truth Witch, and I was really enjoying it, so I might just continue on with that and see where that leads me. I'm going to head off and read some more, and I will see you all very soon. Hello friends! So, we're gonna wrap up this vlog while we are comfy cozy on the sofa because it's cold and we're chilling. So, we've not got as much done as I would have liked to have got done, but I can say that I am in the process of ticking off 1 prompt on Booktubers, and I've already ticked off 2, which is my sci-fi pick and my free space, which was Breach of Peace. So to start the weekend off, we read Breach of Peace. I will give you a full breakdown of what these all are in my monthly wrap up, but this follows 3 inspectors that come across brutal murder, and follows these inspectors trying to determine what's going on. But it is set in a fantasy world, so there are creatures potentially involved, so it's not just a murder mystery, it's other things too. It's very hard to explain without spoiling it, but I loved Clyde, I loved Samuel, I loved Chapman in his own weird way, and the characters just gripped me from the start. So, and the story gripped me from the start. I cannot wait for the second novella in this series. I don't know how many novellas he's bringing out, but that was the first novella in a series of novellas leading on to a series of novels, from what he said. We then went on and did, I'm throwing things on the floor. We then went on and read Lumberjanes. This, I don't know what rate I'm going to give this yet, probably a 4, because I did really enjoy it. Replay just made me chuckle so much, and yeah, I'm looking forward to picking up the second volume in the series. And then we moved on to Motor Crush. This is my sci-fi pick for Booktubers I. It was good, and I enjoyed the sci-fi aspects of it. Yeah, I'm gonna move on to volume 2 to see how I feel. We've then read some of Wind Witch, which is the pick for just part of the Witch Lands Along read along that Jade from J.D. Reads is doing. Currently only 54 pages in, but so far I'm enjoying it. We're not just following Merrick at the beginning, although this is titled Wind Witch, and I'm guessing we'll follow Merrick more so than the other characters. We have been given sort of like a glimpse into how the other characters are doing after the events of Truth Witch, which I'm happy about, because it's, if we'd have just sort of followed Merrick the whole way through without sort of giving us any idea of how Safi and Isolde are doing, then that would have been a bit strange. But I'm liking that it's given a little bit of an update on how they're doing as well. So I've made a start on this. But then I also, because I felt like a bit of a contemporary for a little bit, and I wanted to see what this was about, obviously. You can probably tell by the cover that it's a Greece retelling, and it's a queer Greece kind of reimagining. So I started reading this. I can't find out an audiobook, which is a bummer, but I am enjoying it so far. I'm only like onto the 3rd chapter, but this follows Will and Oliver, who met over summer and had a little bit of a thing, and it's start of the school term, and only one of them is actually out. So yeah, I will keep going with this. I don't know how many pages that is in total, and it's not my most productive readathon ever, but I wanted to pick up some books that... Oh, and I also read my first 15 chapters of Akatar. So I've done alright. I've done alright for this weekend, and I'm going. So Akatar will be finished by the end of this week anyway, because it's split into like chapters of 5. So that's also going towards my prompt for Becca from Becca of the Books on Booktubers. So that'll be another one ticked by the end of the week. So if you do want to see more vlogs, hopefully more eventful than this one, because I didn't spend a lot of time at home, but there we go. Yeah, then please like and subscribe. I have got an Akatar spoiler filled vlog coming once I've finished it as well. I've been filming clips for that when I've read each set of 5 chapters and giving a little bit of a how I feel at this moment in time kind of thing. So yeah, that should be coming next week. And yeah, I will still also be vlogging the other things that I read this week. So editing Lisa needs to get her brain in gear, because I'm still like 3 vlogs behind. So you might see a few vlogs landing over the next couple of days, so I can catch up, because there's other videos I want to film as well, but I don't want to start those other videos until I can finish the vlogs. That is me done for the weekend. I'm going to go back and carry on reading some Wind Witch, and you'll see my weekly vlog next week.